First of all, let me thank each one of you for being here. Before that, I just want a fair gist of who are here in the webinar today. How many of your parents here today? If you're a parent, type in parent. If you're not a parent, type in no over here in the chat box, just for my understanding. If you're a parent, type in parent over here. If you're not, type in not over here, so that I just want to have a gist of how many parents are available on this webinar today. That's amazing. Yeah, I want to see everybody, either parent or not parent. Okay, if you're participating as a guardian, type in parent. You are also in the capacity of parent. Yeah, very quickly. That's nice. Very nice of you. Thank you so much. Just want to, before I begin, I once again welcome you on behalf of Shantinagar Residents Welfare Association to this amazing program, Teen Shaping Webinar for Parents. Just to tell you, this webinar is not about pinpointing mistakes or trying to say that we are not good. We all are amazing parents, that you will realize as we are going through. This webinar is just to have understanding, and of course have lots and lots of fun. For me, having fun is very important, because if I as a parent have fun, that is when my children will have a beautiful fun-filled life. So if you are willing to have some fun, type in fun over here. Just type in fun over here. Just type in fun. If you believe in having fun, type in fun. Yes, very quickly, everybody. Rashmi, if you're not able to see something, log off and log in again. Okay, I want everybody's participation. Thank you, Mamta, Rachna, BS Yadav. I'm waiting for the others. I want everybody to participate. Let me tell you, a few days back, we had this seminar, or in fact, last whole week, I have been having different seminars handling teenagers in terms of various programs, and the kind of energy these people have, it's amazing. And all comes from you parents. Okay, you people, you are responsible for whatever they are. That is what I believe in. Okay, no matter what background they come from, if parents are exciting a lot, children are bound to be exciting a lot. Thank you so much. I am for sure going to have lots and lots of fun. Anyways, first of all, I want to thank each one of you present in this webinar today. This webinar is possible only and only because you are here. Well, something else could have been a possibility for you, especially with the lockdown. There are a lot of possibilities, but the fact that you chose to be in this seminar shows that your willingness to learn and keep learning. This is beautiful. What I want you to do is raise your right hand like this, put it on your left shoulder, across your left shoulder, and pat yourself. Yeah, please do it. Please do it, because if you want your children to listen to you, I think you should listen to the person sitting in front of you, just for the sake of having some fun. Pat on your back and say, good job, good job. Okay, thank you. Now, what are we going to do today? Let me tell you, our webinars, today we are going to learn three important aspects, very crucial aspects. I'm going to take you through three crucial aspects. How to make a child bold and confident. Well, let me tell you, each one of you parent has that ability and capability to make your own child bold and confident. Well, how many of you think this is important? If you think it is important, type in I over here in the chat box. If you think making your child bold and confident is your agenda, very important for you, type in I. I want everybody to participate, please. Well, let me tell you, today's webinar is not about sitting and warming the chair. It is certainly not about, listening to somebody who is talking some good language, or, it's not about your ears. It is not about that. It is about creating results. And yes, believe me, 90 minutes is a huge time to create results. 90 minutes is a big time. The only requirement from your side is going to be participation. And you people are doing great till now. Okay, keep this same spirit. Okay, then second point, you will learn techniques and of attitude shaping and behavioral change. how you can shape the attitude and be responsible for behavioral change in people around you, and teenagers very specifically, or children very specifically. Do you think this will help you? If you think this is going to help you, type in help in the chat box very quickly. Yes. If you think this point is going to help you, type in help over here. Yes. I want others to just jump in, jump in. Thank you so much. And of course, how to make our children result oriented. This is by far my favorite topic, how to make children result oriented. Well, how many of you think you want to learn this art of making your children result oriented? If you think it's you, type in me over here. Type in me over here. If you want to learn this art to make children result oriented, no matter what their age is, you will learn this today. Yeah. Come on, everybody. Yes. That's amazing. Well, let me tell you what I love, what I check for people when people ask me, how, Rajubai, will you find transformation is, are people participating enough? The only thing requirement from your side, I'll do all the talking, okay? Your requirement from your side is participation. And mind you, parenting is not an easy funda, okay? It's one of the toughest job nature can give to a person. And I'm being very honest, very upfront. You'll see my honesty throughout the process. But being a parent is one of the toughest tasks anybody can get, okay? And to execute this task, to be a wonderful parent, the first thing is 100% participation. I know now as parents, you participate more than 100%, but today's seminar, I just want to see your 100% participation. So if you're willing to give your 100%, type in 100 over here so that I straight away jump into what I am here for, what we all are here for. Type in 100 if you are willing to give your 100% to today's seminar. That's wonderful. Okay, that's amazing. Putting all together, it will be a few 1000%, which is amazing. Well done, people. Okay. Before I go in, I just want to thank a few people who have made today's seminar possible. Okay, these people have taken this initiative and coordinated, put in a little extra effort, or perhaps more efforts from their side. Certainly, SRWA, Shantinagar Residents Welfare Association, an amazing welfare association, Residents Welfare Association, which does a lot of activities, and they have taken up one of the few associations of their caliber who has taken up this mantle of educating their people. Very specifically, I would like to thank Anand, Shashi, Girish, Rashmi, all these office bearers, and of course, my friend Prasad. Thank you guys for your participation, for your involvement. Because of you, Shantinagar is a better place. I can vouch for it. Thank you once again for being there for all of us. Well, I just want to jump into what we are here for. But before that, as I usually do in many of my seminars, I want to build a context. So how do I build it? I share something about my personal life. So very, very quickly, is it okay if I share something from my personal life? If it's okay, type in okay over here so that I jump into the webinar, what I'm supposed to deliver. If it's okay, yeah, please. Thank you, Shashi, Divya, Mamta. You guys are amazing. You are the first ones. Okay. Millennials is what we call you. You people are amazing. The way you people can handle your mobiles, the way you people can handle gadgets, this is amazing. And today, by being present, you're also proved your hunger for growth, which is even more amazing. Thank you so much. When I was a kid, I was given all the moral values. Believe me, mommy used to slap me like this. She slapped me various occasions. She used to pinch me. Why? Because morally, I could not be wrong. That was her agenda. How many of you realize that you have also gone through something like this? If you realize, type in I. Feel free to chat with me here in the chat box if you have gone through, those kinds where for every small mistake, they would make it, you can't do it. How can you? How did you? Those kind of stuff. Okay. Amazing people, okay? We were taught how to be right, how to be truthful, all that stuff was there. But let me tell you one harsh reality also. What I want to share is, Jesse, you have to re-log in. Okay, few of you, if you are not able to hear or see, just re-log in again and you will be able to do it. Okay. What happened was, see, I'm a very frank person, let me tell you. And here, before I begin anything, I just want to make sure whatever I speak is between you and me. Okay, because there is a lot of stuff which I'm going to give you, which you will want to share with others. But my request is this should be between you and me. This is not going to go outside. Okay, and I take your word even without you giving me, because here we are here to learn and not go and teach others. That's not our job. Our first job is, we want to learn ourselves first. We want to equip ourselves. That is what. So what happened was, all those value systems and all was given to me, but unfortunately there was one more reality was, and hold your breath, because when I say this, I feel hard. I feel, heavy in my heart, because unfortunately I was used and exploited by a lot of my relatives. Yes, I was used and exploited by a lot of my relatives also. I started working, great performance, okay. But unfortunately, I did all that amazing work, amazing effort I used to put in. But when it came to appraisal or people judging me, I could never put in my case, okay, that I did this, I did. Why? Because I was told you should never show off what you have done. That's what I was taught. And also, one reality was, let me give you one case. I worked for a bank. And I was a cost champion. So what happened was, my job was to look into costing, and guess what happens? I pounded on a big gold mine. At least that is what I believe, because in that gold mine I saved 2 crore rupees per bank for my bank. In fact, year after year, the bank would save 2 crores of rupees starting that year. In fact, straight then they would save 2 crores of rupees. I want to ask you people, if somebody saves 2 crores of rupees to you, or they put 2 crore in your tijori or in your pocket, 2 crores of rupees, how much percentage are you willing to give them? Okay, they have saved you over and above what you normally get. What percentage will you give them? They saved 2 crores of rupees for you. I'm just wanting a fair bit of answer from your side, because this is about participation. This is not about me giving you gyan. Okay, 15%, while you are very generous. Okay, others, yes, please. 10, 50. Anisha, where were you when I was working? I wish you were my boss. 10%, Shashikala, beautiful. Chandra, 10. Yes, I want everybody participate. Let's see where we stand in the normal scenario. Okay. %50, Yadav, Jayo. Okay, of course, 10%, people are being very generous. I thought 10% would be a good number. So 10%, right? 20 lakh rupees, or say 5%, 10 lakh rupees. Yes. And what will I think less than that? But guess what happens? I was given one letter of appreciation, one 2 rupees 30 paisa letter of appreciation. And I'm not exaggerating. How do I know that letterhead cost 2 rupees 30 paisa? Because I was in the payments department, and that is how I know that letterhead cost 2 rupees 30 paisa. Okay, few numbers here and there, but that is what I got. Okay, 2 rupees 30 paisa letter of appreciation. Rajubai, is letter of appreciation not good enough? Well, let me tell you, I'm a very practical person. It is good, but when I save 2 crore rupees, but when I'm answerable, I think they are also answerable. Okay, are you with me? If you are with me, type in I. Okay, if you are with me, type in I. I got just one letter of appreciation. And that is when I realized what would happen in my teenage years. what happened in my teenage years, because I was never taught how to be street smart. I was never taught, in this whole process of trying to be good to the world, teaching me how to be good to the world, they forgot how to teach me how to be street smart. Yes. Do you think you need to be street smart? Our children need to be street smart. If you think, type in SS. Listen, street smart doesn't mean cheating somebody. Street smart means being able to motivate yourself and go to the next level, finding solution. That is what I call street smart. If you think yes, type in yes over here. Yes. Guess what happens? I gave a thought, then what happened, and this is what a lot of thoughts came. And that day I realized I need to get into training, because I somehow felt I was not getting into the zone. So what I did, I started getting myself trained. I understood how important it is to market yourself, your personal identity, your personal brand. You need to market yourself. That I learned. And guess what? I started training. And within 2 years from then, from the day I put myself into and understood, guess what happens? My salary triples in that same organization. Same organization, it tripled. Do you think if it's amazing or wow? Type in wow. 2 years, threefold increment. If you think it's wow, type in, well, this is not about me. I happen to be, a representative of what happens around in this world. And today, let me tell you what I have done. That day I understood, and today I have got myself trained by the best trainers in the world. Of course, the best of India I've got trained, but best in the world I have got trained, because one thing I realized was you need to get the real stuff. Okay, you need to get the real stuff. Important point is, are you willing to get that real stuff? Today's seminar, by the way, let me tell you, is divided into two parts. Okay, the first part, listen, this seminar is not about Gyan. This is not about digging out something. This is not about who said what. This entire seminar is my research. Me and my wife, we are from Sarvatram. Our research of last 5 years, we have handled more than 2 lakh people, majority of them teenagers. We have trained them in different various topics. Okay, how to become leaders, how to wake up after you have lost, things like these. So this is 5 years of research. We have interacted with a lot of teachers, principals, and this is an outcome. Next, whatever time we are spending, it's an outcome of 5 years of our hardcore research, which I'm going to give you. I will not be beating around the bush. I will be giving you straight forward. Okay, only thing is, request is, please have a book, notebook. I'd asked you to get one notebook. Okay, notebook or pad, and one pen or pencil, because I am telling you, you are going to be making a lot of notes, and I'm promising you, you will not find this outside. And I am not going to share this presentation with anybody. You need to write it down, and I'm telling you, it is going to be an amazing experience. The first part is, mistakes we as parents commit. Now, mistake is perhaps the wrong word. I'm not even here to correct, saying that right or wrong. I'm here to just, perhaps get a proper understanding, because I have worked in this field for the last 10 years in this field. I have handled, our children have gone on to become, Olympic medalists. They have gone on to become, they have gone to, a lot of stuff has happened. And I carry a 100% track record. So this is not to boost about me. This is just to put a perspective to you, saying that please make notes. Generally, my seminars, I don't ask people to make notes, but today's webinar, I want you to make notes, because let me tell you, it will make you ponder a lot. Even after seminar, you are going to scratch your head a lot. I promise you that. Point number 2, the second half is, which is even more critical part, which is even more, important, which is creating and designing the future of your child. Let me tell you, your child may be a teenager, maybe a youth, or just started their organization, or they already may be, successful people. Let me tell you, if you go through today's webinar, you are going to get into the nitty-gritties, how to plan the career of your child. Well, I'm not a person who will, kind of get into maths, science, commerce. No, that is not my subject. I always believe those are the ways. Your destination is something else, because a lot of children come to us and their direction changes completely. Anyways, so if you are ready, if you are already excited, if you are feeling excited, type in excited over here, because I am going to jump into my technical research, what I have done, and this is going to be amazing fun, let me tell you. If you're excited, type in excited already. Yes, type in excited. Yeah, beautiful. Super excited. I like such people. Okay, they always add that some extra flavor into stuff. And believe me, I always was a student who would, look here and there. And I want students, even if your parents, don't worry, I'll not reprimand you. I want some extra things coming out of you people. Don't hesitate. Don't worry. I want you to be childlike in today's seminar, because that is when you are going to learn and learn big time. I promise you that. Have fun. Okay, by the way, how many of you are already learning something? If you are learn something, type in L over here so that I jump into my first secret. Type in L if you have already learned something. Okay, very beautiful. Looks like I'm in the right set of people who are here. Okay, also one more thing, let me tell you. This is just research of 5 years, which I want to share with you people with an open mind. I want you also to be here with an open mind. I do not want you to judge, and because few places, few parents get emotional saying that I have done wrong. Am I a good parent, bad parent? This is certainly not about good or bad parent. I'm here to address 70% of the problem of a parent, which is about what next for my child. I have 3 teenagers. I face this issue, and that is when I decided to focus on this issue. Well, my name is Rajendra Jain. People call me Rajubai with love. Okay, I'm an all India 10th rank in my professional exam, though I did never like my studies. Believe me, I never liked my studies, but I knew how to get marks. Okay, I loved my studies for a different reason. There is a whole story about it. But one thing, what I know is I'm a very result oriented, straightforward, transparent person. So it's your time to get maximum out of here. So here I jump into my first secret. Okay, how it works is, what are we doing and how what it should actually be. There is a very thin line, mind you. This is not about a big difference, but the thin line, but this makes a huge difference to your attitude. Okay, this is all about the attitude as a parent. Okay, my first secret, it revolves around, let me tell you this instance which happened. My son Dhiren, my elder son, he was in I think 9th standard. He's in ICSC. So in 9th, what happens is they are supposed to choose a stream in 9th standard. How many of you understand this? If you understand, type in me over here. In 9th standard in ICSC, you have to choose whether you'll want to go in science or commerce or arts. They call it human studies, whatever they call it. Okay, you need to choose. So they were supposed to choose. And one of this parent comes to me, Maya. She comes to me, an amazing lady. She's super excited person. I love her for her excitement and her, caring nature. She comes up to me and says, Raju what is Dhiren going to choose? I said, Maya, commerce, because he had already decided by then. We have our method how to handle. We have our counselings that we do. We do DMIT and we do counseling. And this is how we understood, and we came out with all that. So there is pretty fair clarity even before he started his life. Okay. So she said, what? Commerce? Raju you have gone mad. Now, of course, people call me crazy mad teenage coach. Okay. I am called as the crazy teenager coach because I am result oriented and I carry 100% track. So I said, Maya, Q. She said, Raju you know what you should do? You should make Dhiren take up science. I said, why? She said, because see, 9th and 10th, if he studies science, and if you will come to know what is his marks in 10th in science, and based on that, you can decide whether he'll take up science or commerce in the college. Okay. And assume he's not good in science. So plus what happens? He can straight away get into commerce. But getting into commerce and wanting to go into science will be difficult. How many of you have gone through something like this? Either you have heard or you have gone through this yourself, that marks, what marks my son or daughter gets, this is what they should choose. And okay, take up science. If science doesn't work, commerce will certainly work. If you think, I want you to be transparent with me, you to be very open with me. If you think it's you, type in I over here, so that we are in the right page, because I believe in being in the right direction, right frame of mind. Oh my God, pretty much. uh, Pretty much. Okay, a lot of us do this. And what happens is, this is what we do. Blind replication. What others are doing, I also need to do the same. Otherwise, I feel lost. I feel lost. Let me tell you, the word which I use here is, as parents, what you need to check out, what you need to look out is, what parents need to look out is compatibility. Compatibility. Very simply put, now what I did in the case of Dhiren, see, I'll be talking a lot with my case study, because I believe whatever I know the best about what is going around me. That is why I use a lot of my stuff. I encourage, when we do public speaking courses for grown-ups, for trainers, people who want to be trainers, I advise them a lot, use your own examples, and that is what I'm going to do here. Now, what we did was, I took Dhiren. I'm an expert in DMIT also. I do a lot of counseling, career counseling. So Dhiren, when he had to choose, we did his DMIT. We sat with him and understood. As parents, you need to sit down and understand. There are a lot of indicators you will get from your own children. You will get, let me tell you, each one of you don't have to be some psychiatrist or whatever. You as parents, because you are the best judge. Your children have come out of you. Your child carries a part of you. That is why that connection, and you will get a lot of signals. You need to put it in place. And sometimes when you are not able to judge, or perhaps what happens, we as parents get emotional. I'll come to that point later. You can always choose the experts, but this compatibility is very, 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 very crucial. Let me tell you, I have changed 6 professions. I am in my 7th profession, and that is when I believe I have somehow wasted my 26 years of prime years of my youth in trying to figure out what I want from life. I have wasted 25 years. Rajubhai, do you regret? Certainly I regret, and that is what I teach people, how not to regret in life. And that is when I'm teaching you compatibility. Look for those signals. It's very, very important. The way they talk, it will come out. Okay, the way your background or the grooming, it will come out. It will come out. Let me tell you, it comes out. It's our job as parents to motivate or guide them with that compatibility. How many of you are with me on this? It's not blind replication, but it's first figure out the compatibility, and then other factors come in. If you are with me, type in me over here, so that I know we are on the same page. Small difference, but it has a huge impact on the career of a child. It matters, and matters big time. I want everybody's participation. Let me have some water. I want everybody's participation, please. Thank you. Okay, we'll do this. Okay, we'll do a declaration, and I want you people to do it. All people who are there on this webinar, make a wrist like this. Yeah, close your wrist like this. Bring it to your chest here. Okay, just in the center of your chest. Thump your chest very, very gently, and we will do a declaration. I want you to do a declaration after me. And mind you, this is a very, very powerful stuff. I want you to do it. I'll tell you the reason why we make you do all this crazy stuff later on, but do it because I am telling you. I want you to do it. Okay, just thump your chest like this and say, I am an amazing parent. I always look for compatibility. Repeat after me. I always look for compatibility. Keep thumping your chest and repeat. Beautiful. Thank you. If you did your declaration, type in I over here, so that I know you people are crazy like me. I love, if you want results, parents need to be crazy. If you as a parent is not crazy, okay, craziness is defined different way in different, phase of your life, but parents also need to be crazy for you to get results. Yeah. Thank you so much. I want the others, please, I want you to type in, if you have done this, type in I. We are here with an, complete package. I'm not here to just give you notes. Don't make that mistake, because your children will end up doing this, because this is what you are teaching them, or this is what you are making them observe. Participate. 20% is what you are going through, 20% is all what you hear or what they may hear. 80% is all about your participation. If you don't participate, you will get only 20% results. Okay, so let me move to the next one. Okay, secret number 2. Okay, a big mistake we people do, out of ignorance or out of love, whatever the reason could be, somehow we end up feeling ownership towards these youngsters or these children. ये मेरे बुढ़ापे का सहारा बनेगा. They are going to be my walking stick in my old days. So you are actually trading. Okay, nothing wrong in that thought process. Please do not get me wrong saying that Rajubhai, is it wrong? It is not wrong. All I'm trying to say is, when they are teenagers, what should our mind frame as parents should be? It is not about ownership. I do not own my children. Please understand that, because the moment ownership comes, there is a reason why I tell this. The moment you think you own them, you become emotional. And all your decisions are based on your emotions because you own them. Yes, it is a very, very detailed study that we have done, because 500 children have gone through our programs. And this is what, when we talk to our parents, okay, our own parents who children we train, one thing I always tell is, we are parents, not owners, okay? But we are, listen to this word, we are facilitators. We are facilitators. Rajubhai, should we not listen? When emotion comes in, when emotion comes in, your decisions majority of the time, or rather all the time, are wrong, because you don't take the right decisions. Believe me, this is what I have experienced. I have gone through. And what happens is, when you possess them, ownership is all about possession. When you possess them, what happens? You always clutter them. Anything they do, you go there with the objective of, correcting them. Now, what happens is, when you possess them, you actually choke them. Yes. When you own them, you choke them. You don't give them the freedom. It is not about right or wrong. It is all about how it, actually turns out to be. Just imagine. Okay, in fact, few of you must be already contemplating, Rajubhai, what are you telling ownership? Okay, this is not how I'm doing. And already you are thinking in those lines. Just imagine those young buds. Okay, they are exploring the world. They are learning new things. And one thing, when he or she plays with a video game, they come, Mama, I won 1 lakh coins, 1 lakh gold coins. I have this, I have done this. You know what majority of us do? Majority of us immediately start correcting them. You know why? It is not about, correcting or not correcting. That is a different subject. But the mind frame of ours is, this is not the way to do it. Our mind frame is, this is my son. What if he is, Rajubhai, if I don't correct, who will correct? You're getting that possessiveness, that ownership. It chokes. And guess what happens? Today, still, they may not face problem when they are young, when they have not seen the world yet, or when they have not started their career. But if you own them, if you possess them, if you behave those kind of attributes, they don't learn to take risk. And that is the biggest risk which they carry. If you don't learn to take risk in life, whatever means, they will never be able to be successful in life. Okay, calculated risk, whichever risk. Important point is, when we own them, we choke them. We don't allow them to think. Yes. And when they don't take risk, they don't grow. They don't grow. They don't grow. And that is when this is very important. We don't own them. We are facilitators. We facilitate their growth. We are here as facilitators. How many of you are with me? If you are with me, type in me over here. Okay. Type in me over here if you are with me, saying that we are facilitators. We need to guide them, definitely, but no owning them. No owning them. If you are with me, type in me over here. Yes. That's amazing. It's so wonderful, how some amazing parents, quite a few of you, I know my personally, you people, if you are typing, hats off to you people, because you are the true learners. You are people who say, there are half people who think, I know this. I know this. I'll tell you the biggest drawback in any human being's learning is this thing called I know this. And when I, despite knowing, I get into the zone of learning, I think you are the people who are there. Beautiful, beautiful. Congratulations. Anisha, questions will keep for the end. In the last 10 minutes, I have kept for question and answers. I will definitely answer a lot of your questions. Okay, but only thing is, note it down. I have asked you to get a book or a pen, right? Please note it down. Don't even remember. Please note it down, because I want your brains today. When I did program for your children, I told them don't use your brains. Today, I'm asking you to please use your brains. Okay, but I need your brains. So note down any doubts, any questions. Note it down. I'll open it in the end. If that is okay with you. If it's okay with you, Anisha, please type in okay so that I know you are. Oh, you already done it. Amazing. Anisha Irawat, thank you so much. Okay. A declaration. One thing I know is I always believe in declaration. So I want you people to again close your fist like this, come to your chest like this. Okay. Keep thumping. When you're doing it, please make sure you thump like this. Gently, not hard, otherwise you'll damage your chest. Very gently, okay? And repeat after me. I am an amazing parent. Please repeat after me, okay? I am an amazing parent. I am an amazing facilitator. Beautiful. Beautiful. If you did the declaration, type in I over here, because I quickly want to jump into secret number 3. If you have done it, do it. Do it. Let me see how many of you have done it. Thank you so much, Payal, Sonal. You guys are amazing. Taruna, thank you so much for being part. Dr. Shiv, B.S. Yadav, beautiful guys, amazing. Well, the doctor must be thinking, Raju bhai, I go everywhere and take care of people. Today you are asking me to do all this crazy stuff. All I'm asking you to stay with me, because the second part, I'm just building for the second part. It is going to be very, very crazy. And let me tell you, it is as simple. The crazy, it is even more simple, and you will need that. Okay. Third point, like I told you, in fact, I have already revealed to you. Okay. What we generally do is we believe in this concept called I know everything. Yeah. When the child comes in terms of, Papa, you know what happened in my sports today? They asked me to run, on your marks, get set, go. I ran, Papa, and came 4th. Tell me, did your left leg was in the front or right leg was in front? Did you bend your body little or no? Where did you have your wrist open like this, or did you do this? How many of you understand what I'm saying? Write down how many of you understand. If you think, type in I over here. Okay. When the child says, Papa, today I was, my debate competition. When the child comes, okay, she's beautiful angel. She comes, Mama, today was my competition, debate competition. And you know what? I came 5th. Everybody clapped for me. 5th. You know why you didn't come first? Tell me, did you practice or no? You didn't practice. See, I told you, you should practice. Now, how many of you understand what I'm talking? If you understand, type in I. No, it is not about practice, or it is not about, Raju, shouldn't I teach them how I should be? The bigger problem here is, as parents, I know everything. Listen to me. मैं ऐसे ही बड़ा नहीं बना है. One place I heard, 4 बच्चों का बाप ऐसे ही नहीं बना है. I said, what dialogue बोल रहा है बच्चों को? The important point is the attitude called I know everything. Listen, okay, what I believe in is, okay, what my research or last 5 years or last 2 lakhs of trainings that we did, one thing I understand is you need to take the guidance of expert. Never hesitate to take guidance of experts. Let me share one simple experience of mine here. When I started my running, I'm a marathon runner, by the way. I enjoy running marathons, half marathon. I started, you know how I started? I saw a few people running. I got excited. So I said, wow, it's so easy to run. I just thought, let me get trained. Then a thought came, what do you require for running? I ask you people, physically, if I have to ask you, what do you require? Okay. My thought came to me, what do you think you require for running? Just type in over here. What do you think you require for running? Simple. Honest answer, whatever, without me. Okay. Shoes, maybe shorts, okay, energy watch, okay, that watch, that fitness, stamina. In fact, the first thing, shoes, ground, and all that stuff. Beautiful. Thank you so much for being so participative. Okay, what I thought was I was a little smarter, or you are also smart. I thought, pounds here, you need legs to run. What else do you need? Shorts I have at home. Okay, night which I sleep in, I have shorts. So I started, I said that is what I need. I enrolled for 10-kilometer race. I was very happy. Of course, whenever you achieve something, it's amazing. I said, wow, look at it, I did it. I did my 10 kilometers race in some 80 minutes, 75, 80 minutes. I finished my 10 kilometers race. That was, I thought, wow. Until last 1.5 years, I have a running coach. I joined a club. Okay, I have a running coach. I have a coach for running, by the way, not sports, running, only running. I have a coach. And guess what? Today I'm able to run 10 kilometers in 60 to 62 minutes. 60 to 62 minutes. And one more thing, the more important part which I want to share with you was when I ran 21 kilometers, of course, the timing also, improved very drastically. But more important point, what I want to share with you is earlier when I ran a half marathon, next 2 days, that day and next 2 to 3 days off. The only thing I would do is I would sleep. I would feel tired, entire body would pain. I realized I had a body, stuff like these. But today when I run, guess what happens? When I went for my previous Mumbai marathon, this year, after the marathon, the whole day I was roaming the whole of Mumbai, nearly 20-25 kilometers. I was roaming in Mumbai after the half marathon. After finishing in my best timing, I finished it, and after that I walked so much. And next day I started my work. This is the difference when you have a coach. And today, believe me, why I believe in this concept. And today I have a coach for communication. I believe I take good sessions. How many of you are enjoying my session right now? If you think you are enjoying, type in enjoy over here. Type in if you're enjoying my session, type in enjoy over here. Please. Yeah, I want to see. All of you jump in, jump in. Let's be reactive. Let's be, not reactive, rather proactive. Yes. Of course, because we are having fun. Yes. And today I have a communication coach, a coach for communication. I have a coach for my business. I have a spiritual coach. Can you believe it? A spiritual coach. Because a lot of people feel spirituality, simply close your eyes and put your hand in this mudra. Keep it every day, 10 minutes in the morning or a half an hour, and do something, some chanting, and it will happen. Sorry, I have coach for all of my activities. And that is when I believe guidance is important. Teach children, or rather that mind frame you should have. A good coach is important. How many of you agree with me? If you agree with me, type in I over here so that I jump into our declaration. And I'm just keenly waiting for the second part. Okay, I'm waiting for the second part. Okay, and of course, by the way, after the second part, the last 10 minutes, I'm also going to share a system that we have to you. Okay, that's even more amazing fun. Okay, everybody, let's go in for a declaration. And wrist, close your wrist like this. Yes, please close your wrist. Hands on your chest like this. thumping, not hard, but okay. Say, I'm an amazing parent. Yes, you are an amazing parent. Okay. I take guidance of experts. Say, I take guidance of experts. If you did this, type in me over here so that I jump into the next point. Type in. Thank you so much for your participation. And secret number 4. You know why? Because nothing wrong. Don't take me otherwise. I am being very blunt, very frank with you people. This happens in all the families, literally every family this happens, where we are taught anything goes wrong. First, who is right and who is wrong? The first thing is right and wrong. Who is right? Who is wrong? What is right? What is wrong? This is a mental framework which we all grow with. So much so, once I went to my friend's house. This is an example which I have heard, but I have experienced it. I went to my friend's house. His daughter, she's an amazing angel. Okay, how many of you believe girls are beautiful? Okay, girls are angel. If you think, type in angel. Type in angel over here. I'll tell you why I keep doing this. If you believe girls are angels, type in angel over here. Not that boys are something else. Boys are also beautiful, but girls always. So I went there. This little girl, I think she was in 8th or 9th. She got all excited. She immediately stood. She ran inside the kitchen and she got one glass of water for me. Okay, she was getting the glass of water. Tell me, is this good or bad? Do you think this is a good or bad? If you think this is good, type in good over here. Yeah, very quickly. I want you to respond to converse. Since we don't have, the facility of everybody talking, you talk with the chat box. Do you think this is good? I certainly think she's a darling. Okay. Without even saying, she ran, she bought that glass. As she was getting that glass, her leg got stuck in the mat which was spread there, and she fell down, and the water fell on the carpet. Water fell down. Immediately, the father, my friend, okay, he said, and listen to this carefully, what he said. He said, अरे यार, मैं गुड़िया कितनी बार समझाऊं कि है ना, ऐसे बगैर बोले काम मत करो. आई टोल्ड यू ना, देखो पूरा पानी गिर गया ना, ढंग से करना चाहिए, ग्लास बरोबर पकड़ना चाहिए. I was sitting there. I was still, before I heard my friend, I was still feeling so good. I told, look at this girl, yeah. Girls are always the best. I thought so. Boys, you are also amazing. My feeling at that point, I said, girls are so amazing. Look at her. Even before telling, she's so beautiful. She gets water. Raju uncle wants water, and that stuff happened. And this stuff happened. I want to ask you, tell me, will that girl, will that angel, with that, whatever moral values you have given, will it be stuck? Will that girl not get confused? Will she get water the next time? I'm asking you, you need to answer. Will she get the water next time? Yes or no? I want you to answer here. Well, all I want you to tell you is, it is not about right or wrong mentality. We always get into the zone of, somebody has done some writing on the wall. If you have 2 to 3 children, the first question comes to, when the parent goes there, they ask, who did this? Yes, who did this? The first question is, that means who's right and who's wrong. Our mind works that way. When the marks of our children come in, okay, the first thing we see is who's got how many marks. We try to do this. It's not about comparison. Well, comparison is good, I always believe, but there is a way to handle that comparison, okay? But it is not, it should never be about right or wrong. How many of you agree with me? It should rather be, what next attitude, next what? Your focus should be on next what? Water spilled, correct? So next what? Somebody drew on the wall. Rajubhai, can we allow children to draw on the wall? Well, certainly don't. But the framework should be next what rather than right or wrong. Because when you are into right and wrong mode, what happens is you will never get solution. Your mind doesn't get into solution mode. Your mind gets into blaming. And when you pinpoint wrong things at people, it shall never be done. And what I believe in is mistakes. Mistakes is the beginning of your journey to success. A mistake is your beginning of journey to success. I very strongly believe in it. Yeah, how many of you believe that mistakes are the first step towards your success? Of course, there is a method. You need to handle it. You need to make. That is what I mean. What next attitude? That is what helps you understand. Okay, isko kaise samjhao? Ivangi bere yen helbeku. What else should I tell? How else do they understand? This is what the mind frame should. What next? Yes. Next, what attitude? This is the amazing stuff. Okay. Next, what attitude? If you believe that you should have a next what attitude, you may already have it. I'm just trying to portray a mirror in front of you. It is for you to judge. But I want to ask you, how many of you believe that the right attitude is the next what attitude? If you believe, type in I over here. Very quickly type in I over here so that we go into declaration and my last secret. Yes, I want you. If you believe next what attitude is the right attitude, type in yes, I. One thing I know is you guys are amazing participants. Yeah, that much I can tell you. Because the energy into the webinar comes from your participation. The more you participate, the more energy. Yes, Anisha, of course, I will show you how we follow. That's a different ball game altogether. But first, let us understand, put things in the right perspective. That's very crucial because there is a very thin line over here. I'm just trying to, segregate things with a thin line. But I want to make sure that we are on the right perspective before I jump into how to create the future career for our teenagers, how we can do it. I'm just trying to put in things in the right perspective because I'm going to straight away jump into the fifth point and the most crucial point, and that is, unidirectional academic approach. Okay, well, I will contradict my own point in my subsequent, but it's in a different perspective. I'm telling you straightforward, but here I'm putting it in a very important perspective. Guess what happens? A teacher, what is the worry for a teacher? Marks. How many marks will the child get? Let's be true, let's be realistic. What people think about today in school, teacher is worried about how many marks will you get. Okay, and I have come across a lot of schools who send these children, if they are not beyond a particular cutoff level, they send their children after ninth, they send these children to some other schools saying that we will not be able to handle them. Why? Because they feel they are lesser than our standard. Why? Because, and their standard is gauged by what? Not how super powerful these children are, but their standard is merely gauged on how many marks they can score. How many of you are with me? If you are with me, type in I. Yes, this is what happens. If you are with me, type in I over here. Very boldly, you need to type in. You need to have courage to speak truth here. Yes, but I want the truth. I'm not trying to get into right or wrong. We are not here. But we are just trying to understand, unwind what is happening around and why the future is getting affected. Okay. The others, I need your participation, please. Your participation. Yes. Thank you so much. And now, hard reality. What are the parents worried about? Marks. Whether you like it, you don't like it, marks is what parents are also focusing on. What are the relatives focusing on? Marks. I want to be very blunt over here. Okay. Whatever me may want to speak, I can prove my point, but I'm not here to prove somebody right or wrong. I'm talking with my experience of last 10 years. Okay. Maybe there could be exceptions. Beautiful if you're exception, but do not sit there and judge yourself in terms of, all the positivity. I'm just here to, don't be into that feel good factor. We are not here to show anybody what I am. I'm not here to show whether I'm a good or a bad parent. I'm not here to give you certificate. I want you people to gauge, assess yourself, because what it should be is, it should be time-based prioritization. Okay. Because I'll tell you this, let me share this one beautiful instance which will prove my point. And this is no silo instance, this happens across. 7 people walked into my office. We had a training center in Kasturba Road earlier, okay, opposite to Vishweshwaraya Museum. 7 people walk in with one child. He's in 10th standard, nicely built, tall, okay. And I love such people. I said, wow, kya jabardast hai. He didn't speak. He didn't even have the normal reaction when you appreciate somebody. Zero reaction, zero reaction. And guess what happens after that? They spoke to me. I spoke to the guy individually. Then I spoke to the parents. Almost 1.5 hours I spent with them in the entire process. Okay. Why? Because I believe if you want to set things right, if you want to set the ball rolling, it should be when they are in 7th, 8th, when they are studying, when the 7th to 10th standard, that is the time when you should start rolling the ball. Okay. Because that is the time they start, solidifying here. I spent a lot of time, and they told me, Raju bhai, last 1 year, he's gone silent. We don't, before this, he was, getting ranks, wonderful marks. He was jolly good fellow. I don't know what happened, but today he does not even talk. Look at him. I asked him what's your name? He will simply just open his mouth. That's all. And when I told him, Bhaiya, jor se bolo yaar, he said a little louder, Raju. That's all. I gauge the problem because I have handled children. Okay, the parents tell me, don't take my word, but the parents have told me, people who have gone through our program, they have come out of their medication, they have gone to psychiatrists, okay, given medicines, and then they came to us because somebody told them, one of our parents would have told them, go to Raju, go to this program. They have come to us, and a parent has told me, Raju bhai, she stopped taking medicines in 10th standard, whatever reasons they have. Anyway, I'm not here to promote that or to speak about that. That child, I told those parents, do one thing, you have come in the right time, because October month there is holidays, and we have our Beyond Books coming in, our program coming in. Put him into that program. Those parents, they were like, I asked them before this how important, critical the problem is. They said it's life and death. That's all they can tell you. Okay, they expressed it in a way that it was life and death. So I told them, put him into the program. They said, yes, Raju. I asked them, then they asked me, when is the program? I told October. Guess what they tell me? Raju bhai, I'm telling you with the background, listen to this with the background, that they have come to me saying that he does not talk, his marks have gone, now he barely passes, or in fact fails from first class to that level. He's come from 80% to that. And I told them, give me 2 days. Program is only 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, that too Saturday and Sunday. What they tell me, Raju bhai, Saturday, since he's in 10th, Saturday he has his tuitions. I can't miss his tuitions. So what we will do is, we will come in the holidays. That is what I mean, time-based prioritization. Before coming to me, taking my 1.5 hours, before coming to me, they told it is life and death. And now they tell me, Raju bhai, his exam is important. One day, only one day they are supposed to take leave. Because today, let me tell you, I get people from outside India, they take vacation, they take holidays and come. We have parents who have made their children, people have joined in with next day being an exam they have put in. Why? Because our program gives them 100% results where it matters. And when I get into the next part, okay, stay tuned. The next part, which is about how to create career, you will realize how important academics is and other things are. It's not that academics is not important. Don't take it that way. Academics is absolutely important, but it has to be time-based prioritization. How many of you understand what I'm talking? If you understood, type in me over here. Time-based prioritization, no unidirectional focus. Type in me if you can. Yes, type in. Because after this, I straight away want to jump into the most critical part. Yeah, how to plan the career. And this is very simple. I've put in very simple, but it is going to be very, very crisp. Okay. Thank you so much. Of course, declaration. Okay. Everybody, just like this on your heart. Yeah. Thumping your heart. And I want you to repeat. Nth time you should repeat. I am an amazing parent. I look for academic and non-academic progress. I look for academic and non-academic progress. Thank you. Okay, if you have done, type in I, because I straight away, without any context, I want to jump into my most amazing subject. And I'm telling you, nobody, you will not hear this anywhere else. I promise you that, except for Sarvatra, because this is our research. And I'm going to do it very quickly. It doesn't have, big rocket science. Listen, I'm a communication coach. I'm a business, coach. I coach people into how to run their family business and stuff like that. So what I love is, I love businesses for the simple reason they are very practical. Okay, they are very, logical. Rather saying they don't get into, if this, that, but should or should not. That is a very methodical way, okay, of doing. You do or you don't do is a different question. Okay, is a different thing altogether. But there is a methodical, a system for everything, and that is why I like business. You know why? And that is when, based on that, what I have done. See, business means three aspects. Okay, what are these aspects? One is learning. You need to learn before you get into the business or profession or job, whatever. There is this learning part, then there is planning part, and third one is marketing part. These are the three parts. I will not go into detail, okay, because what I have done is I have replicated that into life. If you have to talk about human beings, if you have to talk about careers, three parts. And what are these? When you talk about human beings, three parts, okay. First is skill. You may want to make notes from here on. Okay, earlier also you would have made notes, but please do not miss out. There are going to be three matrices, only three matrices, which is going to tell you how you plan your life, how you plan your career. Only three matrices. These are not 30 matrices, but these are very crucial. Okay, these are research based. These are my outcome. These are Sarvatra output. Okay, so I want you to be pretty focused here. Okay, thank you so much. And the first one is skills. Very important. You need to have skills. As far as human being is concerned, first part is skill. If you talk about career or future, it's skill. Second part, okay, after skill, it is about life plan. You need to have a plan. Without plan, how will you take it forward? So second part is life plan. And third part, okay, third part which we talk about is personal brand, which is about marketing. In business, it is marketing. Here it is personal brand. So here I jump. I want you people to have your notebook and pen in your hand, because I'll be going, pretty quick. You may want to have this. The first part is skills, learning. Okay. And when I talk about skills, there are two parameters: life skill and academic skills. These are two parameters. And I want you to get, if you know, if you have gone through mathematics, okay, I'll just put on my pointer. If you observe this, when it starts from here to the head of the arrow, it is starting from low to high. And here, when life skill, when you start from below to top, so low to high. This is how you please understand. Low to high, two skills, and low high. This is what you need to understand. Okay. So first of all, before I jump in, how many of you learned from that first portion? If you think you are able to learn something, type in wow here, so that I know that it is value adding something. I just missed out asking for you people. Okay. Thank you. I also just take a break for water. Yeah, type in fast. Why we keep asking? Okay. People keep asking me, Raju bhai, why do you ask so many questions? Okay, if you want to, understand this, this is a part of our public speaking curriculum. There is a reason, but what I want is, I want you to get involved. The more you are involved, I will understand where you are. Am I adding value? I can keep going on and on. But if it is not as per what you require, then there is problem, right? So that is why I keep asking you. I just keep gauging your mood, where you are. Am I on the right track? Are we on the same path? Thank you so much. Okay. So when I talk about skills, I want you people to make notes from here. If you have not made before, it's okay. Don't use your mind for this thing. I want your mind for something else. But as we are doing it, please make sure you also assess where you are or where your child is. I want you to be blunt. I do not want you to be goody goody. We are not here to be feel good factor. Don't get into the mode of feel good factor. You are not answerable to anybody, but the more stringently you assess yourself, what will happen is you will understand what else you need to do or how much of effort is required. This is the conservative way of assessing, and I am a very conservative person when it comes to these kind of things. Okay, let me jump in. The first part, okay, imagine I want you to see the pointer. If you people can see the pointer over here at the low in academic skills and low in life skills, if you can see my pointer, type in I over here so that I know you can see my pointer. We are on the right track. I do not want technology to come in between our learning. I want it to be a facilitator. If you can see the pointer, type in I over here. Yeah, fast. Yeah. Oh, others, can you see? If you can see, I'm just looking at for thank you so much. The pointer it right now is when there are some people who are low in academic skills. Suppose if you are low in academic skills and low in life skills, there are two skills which you require. And mind you, academic skills are very, very important, and life skills are also very important. You might come across trainers who come and tell you, even if you are not good at academics, it's okay. Life skill is everything in life. Sorry, I don't buy into that. For me, academics is as important as life skill. So assume if you are low in academic skills and low in life skills, these personalities are called receivers. Receivers. Okay, can you see this chart moving, progressing? Can you see receivers? If you can type in me over here, at least type in that. If you can see where it has progressed to, type in me. If you can see receivers, type in me. Beautiful. Okay, so I assume we are all on the same page. Let's progress. Okay. So low in academics, low in life skills. Suppose there are few people who fall here in this category where they are high on life skills but low in academic skills. Okay, such kind of personalities are leaders. They become leaders. For a lot of you, Rajubhai, wow, leaders. Wait till we move further. Don't jump to conclusion. But if you are very high in life skills but very low in academic skills, some people don't believe in academic skills. They believe only in life skills. Okay, that is their belief. Okay, they become leaders. And some people who are very high in academic skills, they are very high in academic skills. If children are high in academic skills but low in life skills, what happens? They become followers. They will, they become followers. They will follow somebody. They will not be able to take decisions by themselves. Why? Because they are good at academics, but they don't know what to do with that academics. Okay, and my favorite and my stuff here is the high in life skill and high in academic skills achievers. Well, this is very much possible and very easy to get. Important point is your belief in this. Okay, once you are high in life skills, now imagine everybody is into academics. Parents, teachers, relatives, everybody is talking about academics, and very few people, and that too when there is a choice, they will try to get into academics. Very few people get into life skills. Let me tell you, if you want your children to be successful, if you want a bright future, both are crucial. Rajubhai, can academic skills, some people are poor in well, I don't believe, because we have got students who have gone on from 60% to 80% and 85% and 90%. And I'm not exaggerating. I have live examples. But all I want you to believe is achievers. All I want you to push is towards achievers. And this is not hard push. I just want to talk about Yashika. Yashika was from Jain Heritage School. Okay, a wonderful violinist, but unfortunately she never ever gave her program in front of anybody, not even in front of her own relatives. Why? Because she was so shy. Don't ask me what was let me tell you, after the program, she came into this program, and after the program, there was a program arranged. She gave a solo performance in Chaudhaya Memorial Hall, okay, in front of hundreds of strangers. And guess what happens? Academic performance also zooms up. Why? Because I believe it's all a matters of typing on the right place. You need to know where you need to tap. If you think Yashika is an achiever, type in wow over here, because this is what I want to jump into the next part. And the second part, first you acquire the skills, okay? Listen, for a few people, if you don't want to answer, all I believe is you need to appreciate the achievement of people, because appreciation helps them, helps me, because the more I appreciate, the more I think that is something wonderful and it rubs into me. I don't have time to explain the science, but this is what. And now I go into the second point. The second part is life plan. Once you have acquired your skills, life plan. This has also two parameters, okay? And the two parameters are, the two parameters here are clarity and ability. Two things, okay? Again, from low to high, clarity. And when people have low on clarity and low on ability, one thing, when I say ability, by birth, all of us have amazing ability, okay? Even, let me tell you, if a person does not have the grace of God in terms of, some kind of disability, a wrong word to use, but for me to explain to you, I need to use that word. Even if they have the lesser grace of God for some reason, okay, important point is they also have the ability. Only thing, when I say ability, they're thinking in terms of, I don't have that ability. That is what I mean, okay? They think they don't have clarity, low on ability, and such people get into the comfort zone. They don't have, nor do they want. That is, whether clarity or ability. They don't have, nor do they want, nor do they put effort towards it. Those are comfort zone. People who are happy, when I say happy, they are satisfied. Okay, kya karne ka hai life mein? My father's money is there. Happy, I'm getting food. This is a very wrong zone, let me tell you. And we don't even know when it creeps in. Well, it creeps in during these stages, young ages. And the second point is, some people are high in ability. They acquire a lot of ability, but they don't know what to do with that ability. And such people are confused souls. Ability, they'll do this class, they'll do that, they will, everything they will have, but they don't have clarity in terms of next what, okay? They are in the confused state. And there is one more set of people who are very high on clarity here. They are here. Clarity very high. In fact, you go and ask them, they will give you clarity. You should do this, you should do this. But when you ask about themselves, they don't know, okay? And when you tell them, aapne kyun nahi kiya? Why didn't you do it? This is what, okay? They don't believe in their ability. And such people are called, preaching. Well, don't take it into, they only preach others, they don't follow themselves. A lot of people fall into this category. They have gyan for everybody else except for themselves, okay? And there is this fourth, when we talk of life planning, there is this fourth one, okay? Fourth one, and very, very, my favorite. I always love this, and this is what we push people into. And when it is young age, it is much easier for us, much simpler for us to explain to them and also get them going in that direction, okay, before their mind freezes. And this part where they're high on ability, at least in their thinking that, yes, I have high ability, and then clarity. If I don't, I have to get clarity. Let me learn, let me seek. This is what I called as high ability, high clarity. And such people are into the zone of solutions. They are solution mindset. Their mind is always about solution. They don't get enthralled into problems, okay? They want their mind, that next what attitude. Remember that part? This is all about it, next part. So this is that solution mindset, okay? You need to push people from the comfort mindset into solution, preaching mindset into solution, and this confused mindset into solutions. And it's all about a system. Let me tell you, it's not difficult, okay? Now we went from skill. First one was skill. Then we go to the life plan. You need to plan your life. And now I come to the result part, which all speaks about, the next slide that I'm going to. But till now, how many of you are learning something? If you're learning something, type in learn over here. Yes, I've gone into 2 slides. I want you to, if you have learned something, type in L or learn or whatever, so that I think it's not a waste of your time. Okay, I think I'm value adding something to it. Yes, beautiful. I think we are going in the right direction, pretty much everybody, because I jump into the third slide and the most crucial slide, because you learned your skills. This is what we teach our children. Okay, we need to plan life. And the third one is what, the end result matters. And when I say marketing, that is, please understand, it is all about acceptance by the world. Of course, we don't live for the acceptance by the world, but certainly, let me tell you, I have my reasons why I teach children that, learn to be accepted by people. You need to live on your own terms, but acceptance of people is also very important because of this. Because here, personal brand is all about selling your personal brand to the world. When I say selling may be a wrong word. Some of you may take objection to it. What I mean is you being accepted by people, you being people taking you as, your role as a front runner, people wanting to learn from you, people accepting you. That is what, because we are all here to give to the world. Of course, we are taking from the world, but we need to ensure we give something to this world. And here, these 2 parameters here, one is people and one yourself. Whether you are a parent, whether you are a student, whether you are working, whether you are a business, whatever you are, all the 3 parameters, all the 3 slides fit well. Why? Because these 3 slides are the life planners. There can't be anything beyond this, I promise you. Okay, everything fits into these three parameter, 3 slides. People and self. I've acquired the skills, I have put in a plan, but what good it is if it doesn't sell? Because you are going to go bankrupt if it doesn't sell. How are you going to be a performer? You're getting my point. And that is why this slide becomes important. That is where you definitely are crucial. But please also understand, people are important in our life. Success comes with people. There are some people who said you should never listen to the world. Well, don't simply make wild calls to people. What I want to tell you is people are also important as much as yourself, because for them you are people. Okay, so if they don't treat you special because you didn't treat them special, so where is it going to lead to? Are you with me? If you are with me, type in I over here so that I straight away teach you this part. Okay, and this is very simple, just like the other 2, but very, very powerful, let me tell you. And what this means is there are some people who don't believe in themselves. Their self-belief is very low. And mind you, a lot of people are like this. When they are children, they have high self-belief, self-image. But as they keep growing, as we keep educating them, as they get involved with the world, this goes on shrinking. I've seen this personally. And then there are people who don't believe in others also. They don't believe in people also. Such people are fillers. They simply fill in the blank. That's all. They don't value add. They are only filling that space. And of course, there are few people who believe in people a lot. They don't have in self-belief, but they have belief in people. Now, this is not about delegation. When we talk about business or family, there is something called as delegation to others. I'm not talking about delegation. Here it is simply that I don't believe in myself. That's all. And I believe more in people. And such people are called backstage. You remember in school, who will give a speech, who will sing a song, invocation song, and teacher pointed at you. He said, no, miss, not me. She sings a good song. Every time she only does. Ask her to do. How many of you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. If you understand, type in I over here. Okay. If you understand, that's all. I'm not saying it is you. I don't even want to know which category you belong to, but I am very much interested whether you know where you belong to. That's very crucial. Yes, I want everybody to answer here. Okay. And there are few people who believe in themselves a lot. Themselves. They don't believe in people, in the ability of people. And such people are called doers. They keep doing and doing and doing and doing. You know, you told something to that person, okay, that person did not do it. Oh my God, give it, I will do it. Okay, then you gave something else to somebody else. That, okay, give it to me, I will do it. And you end up doing every damn thing. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? You believe in self. Believe in self is good, but not believing in others is a problem. Okay. And here I come where high belief in self belief and also high belief in people. And these are performers. These are performers. And also, let me tell you, performers pull other performers. It works. That's a universal rule. Performers pull performers. Success pulls success. Let me tell you what I have seen is once they kickstart, they never look back. I'm talking about teenagers, okay, especially since you're parents of teenagers, I'm addressing you. That is what once they start seeing as performers, they will never stop. And I'm telling you here, it's not just about one field, field after field. It's just that we need to show them, we need to pull them from fillers to performers. We don't know what has kept them at fillers. We don't know. We need to get into depth. But this is the right age. From backstage, we need to make them performers. From doers, we need to pull them into performers. How many of you are with me that we need to pull them towards performers? How many of you are with me? If you are with me, type in me. Type in me. Well, today I don't have time because usually when we take a physical seminar, I share a lot of examples with people. There are, because ours in Sarvatri we have a 100% track record. Yes, 100% track record because we are result oriented people. Anyways, okay, thank you so much. The others, I want everybody to please participate, at least for the sake of participating. I want you people to participate. It's okay. I want your fingers to move at least once. Let me see how they move. Type in me if you believe we need to push them to being performers. Well, I'm not talking about pushing them forcefully. I'll tell you how we need to. Because our objective as parents is very simple. Okay. We want to create achievers who have a solution mindset, who believe in being performers. Okay. How many of you agree with me? If you agree with me, type agree. If you agree with me that our objective as parents should be to make them achievers who are solution mindset and who move towards being performers themselves. I'm not talking about forcing, I'm talking about themselves. How many of you agree with me? If you agree with me, type agree here. Okay. And let me tell you, for this to happen, I believe there should be a system. It is all possible with a system. With a human intervention, what happens sometimes we may not. But systems, man can fail, but system never fails, at least to that extent, or the possibilities of system failing is much lower for me. And that is when I want to ask you people, do you want to make your children into this zone? Do you want to bring your children into this zone? If you want to type in yes here, type in yes, because I'm straight away going into the next part. I'm going to share this system with you. Okay. What is the system? Okay. What should the system look like? Because the system plays a very crucial role, and the system should be something which works on the attitude, which works on the behavior, and which believes in winning mindset. Are you with me? Are you with me when I'm talking of that system, which is about attitude, which is about behavioral change, and which is about winning mindset? If you are with me, type with you. Type with you. Type with you very quickly. Okay, because now very quickly I'm going to help you understand this. And what I believe is, okay, also one important stuff which often is forgotten and what is very, very crucially taken care here is this system is also about people. It is also about people. This is, anyways, some other day I'll explain to you, but this aspect usually is forgotten, people. And now I'm going to share with you our system. So is it okay if I share with you our system which we have? So I need your okay. If it's okay, next 10 minutes I will take flat 10 minutes so that I can explain to you system It is very crucial, very important, and that system is called as Beyond Books. Okay, this system is called Beyond Books. Stay with me. This is a very, very crucial. Okay, next 10 minutes you will understand what I am talking about, what it takes to get 100% results, what it takes to be appreciated by the principals, what it takes to start thinking about your career. We are at the right track. Okay, when I talk about Beyond Books, now let me tell you, this is a system which is activity based. System has to be activity based, and more crucial, this system is result oriented. I believe in results. People who know me, people who have worked with me, they understand I'm a very result oriented and practical. You don't have to talk about cock and bull stories. You need to be practical. That is what systems work. Those ifs and, if I do this, if I do that, have big dreams, all those are fine, but important point is practicality, and the system has to be lecture free. When I say lecture, what happens is our system, generally what we have at home, when something goes wrong, we catch hold of them and we start da 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 da, and that is why the system fails. And why we do is because our system is not result oriented. You tell them and there is some other child doing something else. Okay, and the best part is you are doing something else and you are telling the child to do something else. How many of you are with me? If you are with me, type in me over here. Okay, nothing wrong, no right or wrong, it's just that are we on the right page with each other. Now this is the system that I'm talking about. Okay, and let me share this. This is a system. When this system was adopted, okay, when I took, now this is the operation theater of Malaya Hospital, okay, in Bangalore. This is Dr. Divakar Bhatt. He's one of our parent of one of our students, okay, and this is a testimonial for the system where I don't know how many non-medical, I'm not a doctor by profession or whatever, I'm just a person who changes the lives of people. That is what I believe in. And Dr. Divakar Bhatt was so impressed with his son. His wife has done a program, his son, who is part of this system, that he called me, and 3 hours I was in the operation theater. Of course, he had taken all the necessary permissions, and I had taken all the necessary precautions. That is why you see me in all this. And he is a person who showed me this, because he said, Rajubhai, I want to show the place where you live in. And he showed me a bypass surgery of 3 hours, and he explained to me what it is. And he's an amazing person. Okay, this is a testimonial for this system. Okay, he is Dr. Nair. If you think somebody who's responsible for more than 6,000 children, more, so many educational institutions, he's the educational director. I just want you to listen to him. This is only 1 minute 20-second testimonial. Listen to him. Okay, very clearly listen to him, everybody. What he has to say.
This is Dr. S.A. Nair, Academic Director of EGS National Public School. We had an opportunity to be associated with Rajendra Jain and Sunita Jain for the last 4 years. They are from Sarvatra. The very word Sarvatra indicates they reach out to Sarvatra everywhere, whether it is a teenager or a parent or a faculty, teaching faculty. In last 4 years, we had an opportunity to have interactive session for our students, our staff members, and also parents. We could see that such a motivating session, it has infused a sort of energy and also enthusiasm among the students and also the parents. We personally feel that every teenager should have an opportunity to listen to their interaction and the magical way motivate the students, and every institution should have a session from Sarvatra comprising Rajendra Jain and Sunita Jain. I wish them all the best.
Okay, this was the if you think, and now I am coming to the system. the system that I'm talking about, okay, we have programs which is online and offline. This is my first step within the system, because I believe there has to be a 360 degrees growth of a child. So what I have done is, academics is important, non-academics is important. So this is about Genius Student. The first program that we have online is all about Genius Student. How to fine tune the mind of a child to be a genius student. Street smart, I believe in street smart. Even students, you need to be street smart. How to get maximum out of the system of education. Mind you, this has changed lots of lives, okay. And the second system that I have is Marks Cracker. Well, I believe I'm a very practical person, so I personally believe marks plays a very crucial role for children in their progress, academically at least, okay, because from one class to the other. Now this Marks Cracker helps the children how they can progress, how they can get those additional 10-15%, maybe 5%, 5-10-15% marks, depending on how much they are able to grasp, how to get those additional marks without malpractice. This is a very powerful tool, okay. And again, all this is out of my experience. I'm in All India 10th rank in my professional exams, one of the exams which is considered to be the toughest in the world. So this system, I have pulled it into this program. And then after this, we have this public speaking trendy teen, okay, 7 days online program. This is an online program for teenagers, very specifically teenagers. This program is being even refined even now as we are talking, because every time I learn something, I induce it. Last 5 years, I am tuning this program. And believe me, I know till my last breath, I will be tuning this program, because even small, finer things, I want it to be refined. I believe public speaking is the best tool to communicate, to sell your brand. And as student, it is very crucial. Otherwise, if you're not able to sell your point of view, you will end up buying somebody else's wrong point of view. And all mistakes in life happens from here, okay. And my next system is my mission and vision board. People should know what they want from life. And let me tell you, this is one powerful tool. Already 1,250 students in the last 15 days have accomplished this. A lot of your children may have done this, but this is another powerful program. And then next that I'm talking about is 3 ways to early success in life. I have interviewed millionaires, billionaires, people who are in Forbes list. And one thing in common that I have learned from everyone is you need to start early in life. Well, some of them have started in 7. I started my life in 7. There are people who have started in 8th, 10th, 12th. Now, how to start? How to get a balance? 3 early way of success in life. Let me tell you, it is not about science, commerce, arts, or law. It is not about that. We are seeing it the wrong way. And that is when people get stuck. That is when people commit suicide. The right way of what you should focus on. This 3 early success in life. This also is an online program, an amazingly built program to suit teenagers. Now, these are the programs that I have with me. Amazing programs worth. Now, I'm going to show you what it is worth. Okay, next 5 minutes is what I need from your side. Because these program, okay, and oh, how can I forget this? This is my favorite. This is a 2-day physical workshop. This program has changed more than 500 lives till date. This program has created authors. 15 of our people, students, teenagers, have become youngest authors of the world. This has enhanced the confidence of hundreds of children. This is our 2-day physical workshop. And next workshop is going to happen in June and July, whenever we have the open. And here, Sarvatra Mastermind. This is one more master stroke where continuous education is given to children through online. Let me tell you, these people are amazing. Only thing is you need to continuously keep in touch. And for 1 year subscription,